Hello, I'm Eric, and this is the Toyota Vensa, the 2009 edition. This is a 4-cylinder car and has 30 miles to the gallon on the highway. It is locked now, but when I walk up to it, it unlocks because it has a sensor, and you can get in. It's a pretty nice car, I would think. The fact that it has a push start button, you don't have trouble with losing your key. And this runs on a battery. So if this runs out of battery, a key pops out. It's pretty simple. Now, let me get into the driver's seat and let me show you what all the features it can do. There are many wonderful features to this car. One, the push start button. Push it once, the radio will turn on. And you have different stations. Press it again, all your accessories turn on. If you hit the brake, you press it, it turns it on. Now, what we need to know first is what happens if we don't have our key and we turn it on. If I don't have my key, throw it out there, press it. Well, look, that's freaky. If you have it really close, then it'll work. But how about this? I throw it all the way over there. Get in the car. Hopefully I'll find the key. That light says, there is no key. Now let me go find it. There is other wonderful features to this also. Like one, turn it on. Have a wonderful radio with 6 different stations you can lock. Say, if number 1 is 92.9 or number 2 is 95.5, if I tune it to say 96.5, I hold down number 2 will be 96.5. Now, say it's 95.5, hold it down, it's 95.5. Okay. Now, if I hit it a second time, 1, the heated seats will turn on, the temperature of the air conditioner inside will turn on, and so will the accessories. As it says, this is your time, it's 11 o'clock, or 11:07 out, that is your temperature, 55 degrees Fahrenheit. This is the temperature inside. Okay. Now, if I go down here, it is automatic. This pulls your back up, push it down. This pulls your front up, which is already up. And then this moves it forward and backwards. Now, this lever right here will move the seat up and down. Okay. Now also, this button unlocks your back door, which is pretty fancy, right? Now, if I press a button on here, it'll go down. Now, if I put my hand on it, it'll bounce off because it's a sensor, so nobody can get trapped under there. Wait. Okay. Now in your back, you have a bin. This is your jack. This is a storage bin. And under here is your spare tire. Now, you have an auxiliary holder to charge your phone. This pulls the seats back. There's also a light. Now, this right here, if you hook it over here and you close this like this, it will push it down and it will hide. Now, there's also a little handle that you can do it if you don't have the key or anything. You just want to open it. So then pull this back up, back. Close the door. Now, let's do the passenger. Wait, let's go. Another wonderful feature to this car is its storage. You slide this bin and open it. You've got a whole big bin of storage. This is your glasses holder, or anything. Move back and forth. And there's also, if you push back, there's also another bin of storage. Plus a cord to hook up there. This is your auxiliary dock. Now, if I open the auxiliary dock and plug in this cord, which then, this side, if you have any kind of iPod, it plugs right into your iPod. You set your iPod right here, and you got hands for your iPod. Plus, it plays into your music player. It would be on aux. Okay. Another feature is if I press it twice. Oops. Don't want to turn it on. Now, this is the mirrors. Okay. Left mirror. Move it down. Up. Side to side. Same with the right mirror. Side to side. Now, this is also your other mirror, your middle mirror. It tells you the direction and whether the airbag's on. This airbag's on, and so is that one. Okay. Now, also, let's put this back. And what is another thing we should talk about? Let me think. Oh yeah, the automatic windows. Turn it on twice. And you have automatic windows. You press them both down. You've got automatic windows on all sides. So all back windows are automatic. Yes. Now, this is your button for the power door off. So if I press that button right there, press it, and I'm going to hold this down, it doesn't work. That's pretty fancy. And then, this is your gas gauge. If you pull it, then it'll open the gas in the back. Okay. Now, that is pretty much all we have to talk about in the front, except for your caution lights right there. If I turn it on again. This is your right turning signal and your left turning signal. What we have next is this lever is your cruise control. Down will be to decelerate. Up is to accelerate. This means to, if you pull it forward, it means to hold it. So, now this button, volume, will change your volume. And this, change your stations. Yes. Now, if I want to turn it off, hold mode down, and it turns off your radio. Pretty fancy. Now, let's move into the passenger seat.